I stood at the edge of the Jordan River, and my heart was heavy. Before me, the waters raged, overflowing their banks. Behind me stood a nation, men, women, and children, carrying the weight of 40 years in the wilderness. Their eyes were on me now. I was no longer just Moses' servant. I was their leader. And in that moment, fear tried to speak, but the Lord had already spoken. I gathered the people and told them to sanctify themselves, because the Lord was about to do wonders among us, not because of my strength, but because of His faithfulness. Then the Lord spoke to me again. He promised to exalt me in the sight of all Israel, just as He had exalted Moses, so the people would know that He was with me, just as He had always been with us. I called the priests forward and told them to lift the Ark of the Covenant, the presence of the living God. I said to the people, "This is how you will know that the living God is among you." Every eye was watching, every breath was held. I told them that when the priests' feet touched the waters of the Jordan, the river would be cut off. There was no bridge, no boat, only obedience. The priests stepped forward. The water rushed against their feet, and then it stopped. The river stood still. The waters piled up, and dry ground appeared beneath us. The priests stood firm in the middle of the Jordan, holding the ark steady while the entire nation crossed over. Tribe by tribe, family by family, not one was lost. As I watched them pass, I knew this was more than a miracle. It was a testimony. When the last person reached the far shore, the Lord spoke to me again. He told me to choose 12 men, one from each tribe, to lift 12 stones from the place where the priests had stood. I told them these stones would be a memorial forever. One day, children would ask what those stones meant, and they would be told that the waters of the Jordan were cut off before the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord. I also set 12 stones in the river itself, where God revealed His power, a reminder that even when unseen, His works remain. When the priests stepped out of the Jordan, the waters rushed back into place as if nothing had happened. But everything had changed. That day the Lord magnified me before all Israel, and they feared the Lord and trusted Him all the days of my life. We did not cross by strength, we crossed by faith. And the same God who parted the Jordan still makes a way where there seems to be none.